Yesterday morning, a team from Sheepdog Impact Assistance hopped right on this interstate you can see behind me and drove all the way to Mississippi to help with the damage. And you don't have to be an expert to join.
1, 2, 3, chop, chop, chop.
Many members told me this was their first experience ever ballroom dancing. It is Women's History Month, and a local organization is supporting women during their time of the month. I'll tell you more after the break. When I arrived last night, police crews and firefighters were clearing up the mess, and witnesses say that they're glad that the situation wasn't worse. I'm actually here making my own Valentine because the prices of chocolate were just too high. Inflation might break some hearts this Valentine's Day. While Sunday practices are open for anyone to waltz on in order to attend on Monday and Thursdays, there is a small membership fee. Now, as you can see behind me, the fire caused a significant amount of damage, but the scene right now in the daylight is a lot less chaotic than it was last night. When I arrived last night, police crews and firefighters were clearing up the mess, and witnesses say that they're glad that the situation wasn't worse.
Oh my God.
This scene unfolded right before Jody Barbary's eyes.
And it was crazy too, because within a few minutes you could look up and it was just a massive cloud of smoke in there, and you could smell it like all around. It was nuts.
Barbary was having dinner at a nearby restaurant when flames erupted at the old Arcegas building.
It was massive. I mean, I've seen stuff like that on TV, but seeing it in person, and you can imagine if you're in that parking lot, the distance between there and the fire is, you could throw a rock at it.
Barbary got a glimpse of the fire before even emergency crews arrived. He and other witnesses gathered around the scene and watched as the building was quickly engulfed in flames.
Just the craziest thing, like massive flames, and then within 30 seconds there's several police cars, another fire truck, and yeah, it was insane. A lot of people outside. It was a lot of commotion really quick.
Police say firefighters quickly contained the blaze so the damage didn't spread to surrounding buildings.
The building itself is still intact, it's just the patio porch area that was damaged.
Barbary says he was afraid the fire would spread and hung around until firefighters cleared the scene.
It was pretty scary.
Now, the building has actually been vacant for 2 years now. It was closed in part due to new construction for a parking garage, and as you can see, the fire was pretty close to that new parking garage. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Autumn Klein. That's right, according to the CDC, currently 1 in 3 Arkansans are living with a disability. Despite this percentage being so high, only 2 adaptive sports programs exist in the state, and one of them happens to be here, right in Northwest Arkansas.
It's challenging. Your independence shrinks. You're relearning how to live, how to eat, how to sit, how to do everything. It takes time, and you just can't stop. You got to keep going.
When Sean Kent was just 25 years old, he broke his neck in a diving accident that left him semi-quadriplegic. Kent used sports as an outlet, discovering a passion for wheelchair rugby about a year after his accident. Despite the high percentage of Arkansans with disabilities, Kent discovered that there is a severe lack of adaptive sports teams in Northwest Arkansas, which led him to create Ozark Adaptive Sports Association. It's a nonprofit organization that helps those with physical disabilities stay active.
Freedom. It's a lot more fun being in a sports chair than in a day chair or a regular chair. It's just a confidence builder. It gets people active, it gets them out.
OSAZA provides people with disabilities the opportunity to play wheelchair rugby, pickleball, basketball, hand cycling, and more. For Daryl Coy, who was paralyzed from the waist down in a car accident at 35 years old, OSAZA provides more than just physical activity.
Well, a sense of giving back to the community, most predominantly. Like I said, it changed my life for the positive so much. And I see too many young people that have some kind of mobility impairment that really don't do anything. And I find it real sad, and I think a lot of it is just to do with awareness.
While Kent says that he's been able to provide some amazing opportunities through OSAZA, the cost of equipment remains an issue. Kent's rugby wheelchair cost him $6,000. This cost is a big reason why many people with disabilities do not partake in sports. But Kent was able to raise enough money to purchase many sports wheelchairs so anyone can participate.
I'll scream from the rooftops of how proud we are what he's accomplished and what he's doing. And you're just like, huh, I raised a good person.
Kent says that he just wants people like him to see that it is possible and that you can be physically active and have fun. Kent says his ultimate goal for Osaza is to one day have his own facility suited for people with disabilities. In order to make that happen, they need more participants and volunteers, which Kent says are always encouraged. Reporting live for UATV for the last time, I'm Autumn Klein. I'm here outside of Studio 216 in the university's Hyper building. This room is the practice facility of the university's Ballroom Dancing Club. The Ballroom Dancing Club is one of UREC's club sports, but many of the members say that dancing means much more than just a sport to them. While some people express themselves through words and art, this group uses their feet.
Dancing is relaxation and entertainment. It's excitement. It is a partnership, something that can connect people and that can connect you more to yourself.
The UARC Ballroom Club practices the art of American smooth and rhythm-style ballroom dancing. This includes the waltz, the cha-cha, the tango, the foxtrot, and more. The team meets 3 nights a week on Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays, with Sunday being an open floor practice. That's the move. And you don't have to be an expert to join.
1, 2, 3, cha cha cha.
Many members told me this was their first experience ever ballroom dancing.
2.
I had 0 ballroom dancing experience before I entered this club, and that did not affect any of my learning. It was very conducive to beginners.
It was super out of my comfort zone to do dancing, never done it before, but I found a really strong community and a really fun activity to do, so here I am.
Even after only a few years of dancing, the team has won national and regional competitions. The team usually competes about once a semester, traveling all the way to places like Mississippi, Alabama, and Texas. While the competitions are fun, the members say they come for much more than just the awards and say that they encourage more people to join.
It's not all about dancing. It's about coming, having fun, doing the best you can, learning something new, and connecting with phenomenal people.
I did discover a part of me that I didn't really know existed before, and now I just really genuinely enjoy the feeling of being with people and sharing this kind of similar hobby, I guess, with one another.
While Sunday practices are open for anyone to waltz on in order to attend on Monday and Thursdays, there is a small membership fee. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Autumn Klein. I'm here outside the Brewer Family Entrepreneurship Hub, which is one of 2 locations currently accepting menstrual product donations. Half the population menstruates, and while having a period is certainly not a luxury, it is taxed like one. Period poverty is the inability to obtain period supplies due to lack of income. According to data from the Alliance of Period Supplies, 1 in 4 women experience period poverty. And in Arkansas, 2 in 9 women ages 12 to 44 currently live below the federal poverty line. In an effort to make feminine products more accessible, the University of Arkansas's Office of Entrepreneurship and Innovation teamed up with the Magdalene Serenity House to host a menstrual product drive. One coordinator of this event says that their goal is to bring more awareness about this issue of period poverty.
As we talk about celebrating them in the month of March, it's important to also give them tangible things that we can celebrate that will really move and change the trajectory of where they're going when it comes to women's health.
They are currently accepting donations here at the Brewer Family Entrepreneurship Hub and at the J.B. Hunt Transport Services Center. They said that all types of menstrual products will be accepted and tampons of different sizes are preferred. Riley also says that he believes that women should not have to pay for menstrual products as they are a necessity. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Autumn Klein. Officials have confirmed that at least 26 people have lost their lives as a result of this tragedy. This disaster destroyed buildings and landscapes and resulted in many people losing their homes. Yesterday morning, a team from Sheepdog Impact Assistance hopped right on this interstate you can see behind me and drove all the way to Mississippi to help with the damage. The team, made entirely of volunteers, packed up their gear and hit the road to help mainly with tree and debris removal in the Rolling Fork area of Mississippi. Sheepdog Impact Assistance started their disaster recovery team after Hurricane Katrina. One sheepdog leader of this trip says that these disaster recovery missions are exhausting and they are often sleeping in parking lots or churches, but that there's no feeling more rewarding than giving back.
The people in the worst conditions, they still come and they give you hospitality, they cook you food, but their house is ruined. And then they just give you a simple thank you. And it just gives us more purpose, more inspiration to do it.
Hoka says that while FEMA takes care of the main damage, they want to focus on the smaller surrounding areas that are often overlooked. The team left from Rogers and picked up more volunteers from their Central Arkansas and Southern Indiana chapters. The team will return this Thursday, and Hoka says that he encourages those interested to check out Sheepdog's other nonprofit programs. Live for UATV, I'm Autumn Klein.